everyone, it's me, I'm a Game Nerds here now. Before I get into the chapter review, as the subtitle just said in the background, the game you see is Tales of Exilia, and I must say I am really loving this game. If you own a PlayStation 3, you don't even need to be a fan of the Tales of series unless if you've played a couple and hated them, but go out and buy this game. It's freaking awesome. I would say so far probably I don't know what will end up coming down to my game of the year. Insight year, but I definitely probably put Exilia on possibly my game of the year list. Yeah, that's all I have to say by Tales of Exilia. Now onto the chapter review. Okay, overall, I thought this was a pretty good chapter. The thing I like most about this chapter, and some of you who watch my content will be surprised by this, but the thing I liked most in this chapter wasn't the ending where we see the other half of the QB talking to Minato. The thing I like most in this chapter. Now, I don't like Obito. I don't. You've heard a lot of I have the same complaints that everyone else does. But what I liked about this, I liked the conversation he had between with him and Minato. I really like it. Got me to think like, shit. If Minato, managed to arrive in time to prevent Obito from being crushed by those boulders, or if he prevented Kakashi from killing Rin, or if he noticed that Obito, when Obito attacked the Leaf Village, he wasn't Madara, but instead Obito, he could have done something. He may have been able to find a way to prevent all this shit from happening. He even says like, if I only knew that was Obito, Kushina may have still been alive, and Naruto may have not became the Jinchuriki. That I liked. Albeit you could say somewhat Obito was a hypocrite because he also arrived late to save Rin, but that's just it. That I actually like that part because it does show the fact that, let's face it, Minato, there was a lot of shit you could have done to prevent all of this, but it's always because he either didn't notice it or he was too late. Because he may be one of the, if not the fastest ninja alive, but he can't always be fast enough to do something. That's my favorite part about this chapter, and I must point this out. I loved what Obito said in the beginning. Well, I mean, not the beginning. It's like, I'm forgetting where this was at in the chapter, but basically he said, logic and common sense don't apply to me. Oh my god, I wonder what he means by that, because let's face it, with Obito, basically here's his plan and backstory in a nutshell. His equivalent to a middle school crush dies. Because of that, he wants to essentially mind control everyone. He works with a rogue shinobi to mind control everyone. That is essentially it, because the equivalent of a middle school crush or a high school first love. You probably didn't see it, and never mind. You probably didn't see it, but I am moving my fingers because, in that quotation thing, because, yeah, let's face it, sometimes first loves in high schools don't usually last that long. I'm freaking 16, even I know that. But yeah, that was pretty funny how he's like, logic and common sense don't apply to me. Now I liked how, now at the end of the chapter, to where you see Minato talking to the second half of the QB. That was, can someone remind me if this was stated earlier in the series? Cause I have a feeling like, unless this was stated earlier, I'm not sure if this is confirmed. Can someone let me know in the comments if this has been stated in the series at all? But I have a feeling the half of the chakra Minato has within the QB is more so I guess you could say the evil half of the QB. Like, I think the blackness, darkness, or whatever on the picture, on the page at the end of the chapter, symbolizes the fact that that's more so the QB's evil part. You could say like, oh, even when it was in Naruto, it was a bit of a dick or evil or that, but that's true. But now looking at it, the QB is pretty much a full-on good guy. That's it. I had a feeling the reason why the QB wanted to take over Naruto's body was because it just wanted to be freed. that's it. And that more so, or you could say this is the QB's anger side. The anger side, like whenever, like I had feeling when he was attacking him in Leaf Village, when Obito extracted from Kushina, it could be because he was either being provoked or was just angry. That is my best guess. I could be entirely wrong, but that is my theory as to the QB itself on Minato's half. I could be completely wrong, I could be completely right, or just somewhere like in the middle. I don't know. That's my best guess when it comes to the QB. Now, overall, I thought this was a pretty good chapter of Naruto. I would say it was solid. Definitely a good chapter. Albeit, I like the conversation, the ending, and I found it funny as hell when Obito even points out, yeah, I would say fuck logic and common sense. Those things don't apply to me. That is like, I'm not even sure if that's Kishimoto like saying like, yeah, I know, Obito makes no sense. Hashtag deal with it. That could be it. It makes no logic on how just nothing makes sense with Obito. But yeah, my thoughts on this chapter was actually a good chapter. What did you think about this chapter? Leave it down in the comments below. If I missed anything, tell me about it. If you like this video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. Sub to me if you want to see more content like this. I'm a Gaming Nerd signing out. Peace.